Hello everyone and welcome to your first English lesson of the week. You will need a pen or a pencil, a home learning book or paper to write on. So pause the video now if you need to go and get that. Your writing task this week is to write a diary entry. Your entry will be based on Coraline by Neil Gaiman. Each day you will build up ideas ready to do an extended piece of writing on Friday. So the model text. So as you can have noticed in the model text, I have put the date in the top corner, and that's really important for a diary entry. So let's have a read. I don't even know where to begin. Today was the most bizarre day. It had only been 6 weeks since we moved into this flat, and in between carrying in boxes and unpacking everything, we didn't have much time to get bored. That all changed today with all the unpacking finished. I wandered around the house looking for something to do. I'm bored, I complained to both my parents, but they were completely uninterested and too wrapped up in their work. As I went around the house, I looked in all the rooms for something to amuse myself, and that's when I found it. A locked door. How strange, I thought to myself. I had to figure out where it led. So take a look and see if you can figure out what feature have I highlighted in red. Very good. So today we're going to be looking at how to use regular past tense verbs with accuracy. Past tense verbs refer to actions or events in the past. So we already know that some past tense verbs can end in ed. So on the screen here, I've put some examples. So ask would become asked, laugh would become laughed, want, wanted, and so on. If a verb ends in E, we just add a D on at the end. An example here is agree. So agree ends in an E, so to make it past tense, I just add a D on at the end. For some verbs, we need to double the end consonant and then add ed at the end. So here, just as a little reminder, vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and any other letter is called a consonant. So if you look at the word travel, the word travel ends in L. L is a consonant. So we double that consonant, so we end up putting two L's and an ed at the end. If the verb ends in Y, we remove the Y and we add IED. So carry, C-A-R-R-Y, becomes carried, C-A-R-R-I-E-D. Past tense verbs show something that happened in the past. Example, yesterday, last week, last year. Coraline loved her old house and it was such a pity they had to move. So here the past tense verb is loved. How do we know that? We know because she's talking about something in the past and also because it ends in an ed. So let's try this one. Coraline walked briskly down the spooky corridor. The past tense verb is well done. It is walked. Next one, the old man whispered quietly to his mice. The past tense verb is excellent. It is whispered. Another one, Miss Bink carried her dog under her saggy arms when he would no longer walk. The past tense verb is excellent. It is carried. And here we've gotten rid of the Y and we've put IED. Which of these sentences includes the past tense and how do you know? Coraline wanted to open the door even though she knew it was forbidden. Miss Bink goes to the corner shop every Thursday. If Coraline finds a way, she will go to her other family tomorrow. So pause the video and tick or cross these sentences. Let's take a look. So the first one, we have wanted. So this one is going to be a take. It does have a past tense verb. How do I know? Because we're talking about something in the past and also because it ends in ed. Number 2, Miss Spink goes to the corner shop every Thursday. This one is a cross. We're talking about something she does every day, not something she did in the past. And the last one, if Coraline finds a way, she will go to her other family tomorrow. Again, this one is a cross. In this one, we're talking about the future. She will go. Have I identified the past tense correctly, and how do you know? Coraline escaped to her other family as much as possible. The mice scuttled over the old and worn floorboards. Coraline's father searched all over the house and was puzzled when he couldn't find a trace of her. So pause the video now. Right, let's take a look. The first one I have underlined escaped. Is this correct? Well done, this one is correct. In the second one, I have underlined old and worn. Is that correct? No, that one's not correct. I should have underlined scuttled. Very good. Now the next one. Is this correct? Well done, it is correct. Now, I wonder, is there any other past tense verb in this sentence? Can you find it? Fantastic. Puzzled. We also have puzzled in that sentence. So again, a reminder, past tense verbs refer to actions or events in the past. Our LO is to use past tense verbs accurately. So pause the video now to take down that LO. Okay, which sentence is more engaging for the reader and how do you know? Coraline wandered outside to explore the vast and wild gardens, or Coraline wanders every day outside. Okay, so which one do we think? Very good, it will be number 1. In number 1, we're showing our past tense verb wandered, and we're also using some description, the vast and wild gardens. What about this one? Which sentence is more engaging for the reader, and how do you know? The old man growled angrily when he discovered the foul mess his mice had made. Or, the old man was angry when he discovered the dirty mess his mice had made. Okay, so which one do we think? Number 1, excellent. So number 1 is showing, again, our past tense verb growled. It also has the adverb angrily, and it has a higher level of vocabulary. Instead of saying dirty, the foul mess. It's really, really nice vocabulary. Help me improve my writing. Have I included past tense verbs? Can you edit and refine my work? Monday the 5th of September. As I wander around the house, it struck me how boring this new flat was. There was no one else my age, and the only other people was the old man upstairs and the 2 old ladies downstairs. The dog barks was never ending. So pause the video now and edit this work. Let's have a look. As I wandered around the ancient creepy house. So here I've changed it to make it past tense, which is really important for a diary entry. And I've added in some adjectives. Ancient creepy house. It struck me how boring this new flat was. There was no one else my age, and the only other people were the old man upstairs, who kept mice for fun, and the 2 old ladies downstairs. So in my first piece of writing, I had wrote was the old man upstairs. And was is for one, and were is for more than one. And here I'm talking about the old man and the 2 ladies, so it should be were. I've also added in a relative clause to make it more engaging. And the last sentence, the dog barking was never ending. So here my verb tenses were wrong, so I just fixed that part too. Now it's your turn. So your writing task today is to write the beginning of Coraline's adventure down the corridor. She had just discovered the strange door. So remember to write the date and begin your introduction about how she found the locked door. And don't forget to use past tense verbs. Here is the model text again if you want to pause the video and use this to help you. And I've also added in a list of regular past tense verbs if you want to use any of these in your writing. So good luck, and I'm looking forward to hearing everything that you wrote.